All right, we are green brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors. Welcome back to the show. This is the place where we not only talk about our two-way world, we talk about America first and our incredible country, and then we orient a solution and set a course, and we get it done. And oh, is that what we're about to talk about right now? As you guys are getting in here, that title that I just put in there, it's not fake. It's real. It's happening as of about 12 minutes ago. Kathy Hochul and Letitia James just caught charges by Trump's AG and the DOJ, Pam Bondi. They actually charged her. Guys, I'm going to give you guys a second to get in here, but this is crazy. Like, it's the speed at which this is happening. I've got it all right here. Everything will be linked in the description box below. But if you guys are enjoying the content, you're a first-time viewer, or you're watching on the replay after my favorite viewers shared it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. Okay, we got 400 people in here already, and that is our bottom ceiling, so we are going. All right, listen, guys. This actually just happened a few moments ago. Registry, I do not have anything update on the Matt Hoover. I saw your comments earlier. I do not have anything of yet. All right, guys. Listen, I know we've got our reservations, and we're waiting to see how she does with the 2A stuff that Trump just gave her with the executive orders, and if she nails that one out of the park, this woman, I mean, I'm just saying, she's not playing. All right, listen to what she just said in a press conference a few moments ago. I was debating whether I was going to wait on this, but we're just going. You guys can see me. You guys can hear me. Listen to this, guys.
We're here today because we have filed charges against the state of New York. We have filed charges against Kathy Hochul. We have filed charges against Letitia James and Mark Schroeder, who is with DMV.
All right, so I'm going to pause it. It's a short clip, but I gotta point something out really, really key here. Kathy Hochul is someone we're very familiar with for all of her gun control shenanigans, immigration shenanigans, safety. The subway is safe, but it's not safe. You know, all the infringements. We're very familiar with her. Letitia James is the very same Letitia James that ran on basically evaporating the NRA because it's a terrorist organization, and then went about the process of just suing anybody and everybody that had anything to do with gun rights or gun profits or products or anything. So no friends of the 2A here, and not to mention all the sensitive places in the Antoinette case and all these different cases. So these two anti-gun villains just caught some charges from Pam Bondi. Let's hear more.
This is a new DOJ, and we are taking steps to protect Americans, American citizens, and angel moms, like the mom standing right behind me, who you're going to hear from in a moment. New York has chosen to prioritize illegal aliens over American citizens. It stops today.
Oh. Okay, so now the interesting thing about this, guys, is I'm sure you heard that the big uproar today out of all the uncovering of the USAID stuff was that $59 million went to housing luxury hotels for immigrants while the American people weren't getting anything, right? That was the whole big thing. Well, it turns out that Pam Bondi did not like that too much, and she's now dropped charges on Hochul, Letitia James, and the guy who runs the DMV. And I'll show you why that's important in a second in the next article. But if you're just now getting in here, Trump's DOJ is now charging Hochul and Letitia James. Let's watch that clip one more time for guys who just got in here, because you guys are starting to filter in, and then we'll jump to the DMV thing on the next article. Watch this.
We're here today because we have filed charges against the state of New York. We have filed charges against Kathy Hochul. We have filed charges against Letitia James and Mark Schroeder, who is with DMV. This is a new DOJ, and we are taking steps to protect Americans, American citizens, and angel moms, like the mom standing right behind me, who you're going to hear from in a moment. New York has chosen to prioritize illegal aliens over American citizens. It stops today.
That's fun. That's just fun to hear. Okay, so I'm going to address something I see in the chat right here from Greg. This lawsuit is meaningless. This will be appealed by the Democrats. She said she's filing charges. She didn't say she's suing them. She said she's filing charges. That's the first thing. The second thing, and then it has to work its way through the lower courts, which could take 3 to 5 years minimum. Yeah, you guys realize how much that actually did to us on the 2A side, how much we had to fight that for 3 to 5 years? So, I mean, like, this is not insignificant. I understand your point, but also at the same time, this is not insignificant. The DOJ on a national level coming into your state and going, hey, I want to charge you for doing this thing with illegal immigration. It's a bit of an issue when you're violating federal law, and you're also talking about sanctuary cities playing in there too. So it's not just that, all right? But now let's go over to this Reuters article, which was just dropped 7 minutes ago. So this is that fresh. U.S. sues New York state officials over immigration enforcement, Attorney General says. Listen to this. So it's suit and charges. You're right. The U.S. Justice Department has sued New York state officials over alleged failures to enforce federal immigration law, Attorney General Pam Bondi told reporters on Wednesday. Federal immigration law. So what does that mean for all the other sanctuary states? Because they all did this exact same thing. This is where it all factors into the stuff that we always talk about. When you look at the 2A space of where we live and we reside, all of these things are not in a vacuum. So the exact same stuff that they tried to do with all of the different, I'm going to stop doing that because I'm going to have a seizure. Okay. All the different things they try to do with the 2A and how it's like this little vacuum with nothing matters. No, it's completely accurate. Just like the Bruin decision with the Sullivan Law from 1911 in New York that led to the Bruin decision. Same thing. It trickled out through all the leftist bastion states. This is the exact same thing. It's just a different topic. Guys, we're all in this together. That's why I always joke around that if the conservatives who aren't in the gun world need some, a tour guide on how we handle all these lawsuits and how we handle the left, because they kind of crawl up our dark spaces. Yeah, we know all about them. Anyway, let's continue. New York Governor Kathy Hochul, Attorney General Letitia James, and the state's DMV head, Mark Schroeder, takes aim at the green light law. This is where the DMV comes in. That allows people who are living in the country illegally to obtain driver's licenses in New York, Bondi said. Whoa, hold on a second. Now we're bordering on sanctuary cities, we're bordering on licenses for aliens, and we're also bordering on voting. See how this is, all these little threads are getting pulled at the same time? Guys, I'm telling you, this is a big thing. Let's keep going. Bondi said the law limits the state's abilities to cooperate with federal immigration enforcement. The lawsuit comes just days after the Justice Department sued Illinois over immigration enforcement. Quote, "We did it to Illinois, strike one. Strike two is New York. And if you're a state not complying with federal law, you're next," Bondi said. They aren't pulling any punches. Now, like I said, I'm going to go right back over here to her one more time. If she delivers on the 2A executive orders, which she has a really good setup to do, we might be in business. I'm really waiting on that. If she does that right, we're going to be riding this train all the way to town for like 2 years to 4 years. I mean, like, good Lord. At this velocity, let's go. But for those of you who are just now getting late, let me show you what just happened. She just dropped charges on our dear friends, Kathy Hochul and Letitia James, your friendly neighborhood New York gun grabbers. Watch this.
We're here today because we have filed charges against the state of New York. We have filed charges against Kathy Hochul. We have filed charges against Letitia James and Mark Schroeder, who is with DMV. This is a new DOJ, and we are taking steps to protect Americans, American citizens, and angel moms, like the mom standing right behind me, who you're going to hear from in a moment. New York has chosen to prioritize illegal aliens over American citizens. It stops today. We're here
All right. So here's a lot of you guys are picking up exactly where this is going. Oh man, a blast from my past. One of my good dear friends. Hey man, thank you, buddy. I need to call you, by the way. So here's the thing, guys. As we're wrapping this entire thing up, you guys are all hitting on it right now. What about California? What about Washington State? What about Oregon? All the blue bastion states, all of them. She's literally saying, Illinois, they got it. New York didn't listen. New York got it. If you're another state doing the same thing, you're going to get it. Guys, what we are looking at right now is someone on a freaking tear. If she executes the 2A opportunity that has been presented to her and surrounds herself with the right people, we may be in business here. I'm liking the tenacity. Now let's just get some real tight strategy, tactics, and accuracy on our actual proper moves. We'll be right as rain. Nick Goodeye, I don't know, but I hope you guys are enjoying every second of this crazy train that we're on. And I am like Ozzy Osbourne. I am going to hop out of here, and I hope you guys have a beautiful evening. Make sure you send this out.